We are mega marvelous miracle working manifestors this morning. And we need to realize the energy that we really have. We need to realize the authority that is really already planted within us. That all good and creative ideas and all health producing ideas and all healing power and all authority to change things. It's all authority to change a million things is already within us and already able to flow out of us. We are eager, energetic, endowed, empowered, efficient, enthusiastic entrepreneurs and able to change a million things. And so it's just a marvelous world that we live in. It's just a great day when you start lifting your consciousness and realizing what all you have and what all power is available to you. And we need to just get off of this old thing of low energy and low power and oh, I got there's a ceiling. I can only go so high. Oh, I can only get so much done. I can only accomplish so many things. Oh, if I do too much, I'll run out of energy. Oh, if I try to change too much in the world, I'll be fought. I'll run up against resistance. It'll just be too much for me to take to be criticized. Oh, I just don't think I better do it. I won't have enough power to control myself. I'm just going to try to think about how I can just have a just a smooth life that has no real effort has to be put forth, and all of that is just you're just fooling yourself, because actually it turns out you'll end up putting more effort out and using up more energy that way than you would if you're actually flowing, because you actually begin to flow this real energy that you get from lifted consciousness. Every time you flow a little bit of energy out, there's going to be more energy right behind it. And so every time you flow out a little bit more love is going to flood in. 10 times more love is going to flood in right behind that love that you put out. 10 times more energy as you begin to demonstrate energy, and you begin to demonstrate it, manifestation power. You begin to demonstrate a marvelous miracle working power. More miracle working power come behind you. More power will come. All good things will come to you as you demonstrate good. He who demonstrates good will more be added, more good be added. He that demonstrates energy will more energy be added. He that demonstrates miracles will more miracle working power be added. He that demonstrates more efficiency and entrepreneurship will more be added. You'll be more empowered. You shall become empowered as the scripture says you will receive power after the Holy Ghost has come upon you. You'll receive power after you spend time in meditation. You'll receive power after you spend time expanding your mind. What do you think they were doing in that there for that 120 days that they spent waiting on being endued with that power that they had? They spent that 120 days expanding their mind, expanding their consciousness, meditating upon the things which they had been told before, and which they had either written down or memorized, but they had not understood, and they had not had to meditate upon them to get the full meaning and the full understanding of it. We have to receive from infinite mind, then we have to meditate upon what infinite mind told us so that we can gain the full understanding of it. We don't just immediately gain it, but we can meditate upon it and receive it after a period of time. And so let us begin to work on our journals and get all of this stuff down, and then begin to meditate upon it, and it will come out in a very short order, a very short time of receiving the power to be, to do, and to have, and to manifest. And so I'm going to begin to decide on my breakfast and coffee and everything this morning, and listen to Tanya Love. I know she's got a powerful message this morning called "You Are a Powerful Creator," and I can't wait to see what she has to say. I've got a whole lot of wonderful thoughts are flowing through my mind this morning, raising me up in all kinds of power and strength, and giving me all kinds of expansion in my consciousness. And I'm just ascending up in power and energy and wonderful inspiration, but I know that I can always receive more. And every time I turn to Infinite Mind and say, give me a little more, he always pours out a little more on me. And then I turn to him and I say, well, what program, which program do I want to watch today by Tanya Love? And he somehow or another always causes me to pick out just the right one. And she always has something that just keeps me going, keeps me moving on up, keeps me receiving better thoughts, and keeps receiving those thoughts that I need to keep on raising my frequency, to keep on raising my energy, and to keep on having more and more happiness all day long as I listen to her programs. And she just always has marvelous things to say. Never have I ever put on a program that I didn't receive something. It's always just so marvelous. And so I can't wait to get her programs on this morning and see what she's going to do this morning. I know it's going to be a miracle, and I'm going to expect the miracle, and I know I'm going to expect wonderful things, and I'm going to listen for them. That's what we got to do when we put on the program. Listen for what she's going to say. Listen for what Infinite Mind is going to use her to say this morning to give you what you need to manifest what you need to manifest. Keep your mind open to it, and you will understand and receive something every time from it. And so I'm going to fix my coffee this morning, and if I can decide which one I want to fix this morning, I've got so much marvelous coffee, all of this organic gold coffee that's completely has all the caffeine completely removed from it. I don't need anything else to jolt me up any higher anyway. I'm just full of all kinds of energy anyway. But is infused. It's infused with a long-term energy-producing power. That Ganoderma lucidium just gives you a little more health and a little more energy every day as you drink. The more you drink, the more energy-producing and immune functioning rejuvenation of your immune system and healing energy and power that gives you each time you drink a cup of it, and over a period of time it'll build up in your system, and you'll have a lot more sense of well-being and a sense of health and strength. And so it's something that you can really feel good about drinking, because you know that you're just drinking in health and energy. Like this one here says, drinking in a cup of endless sunshine. You're just drinking in a better mood. You know, it lifts your mood in a natural way. It doesn't give you the jitters, and it doesn't give you those heart palpitations like some people have if they drink too much of it. And sometimes you can't sleep at night, and all those kinds of things. This here is just such marvelous coffee, because it just gives you a nice, even a sense of well-being. And so I've got this coffee mocha that is got just the right amount of chocolate. You could you could taste the good, nice flavor of the coffee, and you could taste the flavor of the chocolate all in there too. And so it's just so marvelous. And then I've got this Columbia roast, which I'll probably fix this morning because it's so good early in the mornings, and we got a nice cool morning this morning, so that's going to really taste good. To taste that nice Columbia roast sealed in these little K-cups. All these little brew cups are it's so marvelous the way they've sealed that in there, and you don't ever spill or waste or have to clean up or any of that kind of thing. You know, the grounds it just stay right in the cup. You just throw the cup out. You never have any problems with having to deal with any kind of grounds or disposing of them or anything like that. And so it's just it's a real time saver. You know, just like all these coffees are. All of them are real time savers. You know, don't have to worry about cleaning coffee makers and all them kinds of things. And this one here, just this little brew cup, just fits right in this little thing I've got here, this little Presto Maggio. Really expensive, you know. It's just almost disposable price, you know. It's so inexpensive that you can just buy them. You know, you can buy them a half a dozen of them, keep one in your glove box, one at your office, and one at your house, and one in your bedroom, and you just have them handy all the time. They don't even weigh a pound, and it's just a real small little old thing, you know. Doesn't take up any room, and easy to handle, and so it has no cords or anything like that, of course, to deal with. It's just that's all of it right there. That's the whole thing, you know, what you see, and so it's just marvelous, you know, and So you put that just pops right in there easily. You know how the brew cups work, and you just put it in there, and then you just pour that down on there with your water in it. Put your cup under it, you're ready to go. And then I've got the Coffee Supreme. That I'll have sometimes. See, it's just has a nice smooth malty flavor. It has a lot of special secret taste in it. You know, that's like something that mixed into it, like they do at Starbucks. Only this tastes a lot better. It just tastes like a nice smooth, like you had a little bit of vanilla malt and then coffee mixed together in the right, just the right way, and yet you have it, warm and nice that you can just drink down smooth. And then I have the black coffee that you can, it comes in the little packages, little small packages. You can just put them in your pocket and carry with them anywhere. Keep them in your desk drawer. Always have those with you. I'll fix this tonight. This cafe latte, it just has a nice, it tastes just like, like ice cream and coffee together, only a lot better. This has you can taste the coffee flavor just exactly right, and the vanilla flavor, the sugar and cream and all that's in it, just exactly right and smooth, and it just gives you a good relaxing, adventuresome, enchanting feeling as you're listening to your music at night, or watching your last movie, or reading a good book at night before you go to sleep. This just goes really, really good with that. And of course, you can have this little. Well, these actually don't use that. These come in little packages, And so you don't even have to do as much as use one of the Majos on this. It just has a package. All you got to do is just keep the hot water there by your bedside, and then you just pour it in your cup and pour these little packages like this. It comes in these little packages like this. And all you do is rip that open, pour it in your cup, and then you have your cafe latte. And it doesn't have no mess to clean up or no difficulty. That can be kept in the drawer of your nightstand, and everything's all right there, ready to go, and no problem. And then you can just go right to sleep, and you don't have to clean anything up. And so then I'm going to get Tanya Love going and find out if she can give me any more mega miracle working power this morning, and give me any more mega creative energies, any more mega manifesting strength this morning. I know she will. She always does. So I'm going to get her started. Oh, yes. Wonderful. It's always such a wonderful program. Okay. Hello, Tanya. Let's see what she has for us. Having some kind of a different.
Welcome, everybody, to the Tanya Love Show, and thank you all that are taking the time to join us today, even when there's big, not Super Bowl, but football games going on, and you're here anyway. That is awesome. So I just wanted to thank you all for joining us, and a little shout-out to our local team, Seattle Seahawks, because they completely did awesome today. I'm not a huge football follower anymore. I used to be into it, but I just heard that was quite a comeback for them. So a little shout out for those Warriors out there. And today I just feel inspired. First of all, before we get started, I'm going to talk about one of the healing clients I just had the honor of assisting. And I just wanted to share a little bit of this testimonial of that experience. And then we're going to get into the topic today. We'll be talking about the alignment and the power behind all that we all have. Every one of us has this power and this ability to manifest the life and the dreams of our desires, or the desires of our highest dreams. We each have that power and potential. And so we're going to get into some discussion connecting with the laws of attraction and helping us to all really tune in to how we can stay in our alignment as we manifest and not lose our focal point, which can be really easy if we start to focus on the problems or what's wrong or what, the pain is or the anger around us. It can really distract us vibrationally. So we're going to get into that discussion today. But first, I wanted to give honor to one of the healing clients I had the pleasure of assisting today. We had an auric clearing, and last night I led a past life regression workshop, and it was really powerful and amazing. The different things that came up for the people that attended. And these souls, they were very much, I knew them. I knew I had met them before in other lives. but I just met them for the first time recently in this life.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was interesting because one of the women, she's come to me before for a healing session. The two new people were brand new, but talk to you
Go to
about,
the next.
she's come in before, and she had some amazing things come up in her past life regression.
Go to the next video.
Really were even helping me understand her and